Hello and welcome back to Week to Week. You join us on what would appear to be a snowy, sleety drive back to the yard because we've just been started the week off where we seem to be every single day these days, which is at the welders. I'll put a little clip in here with what we were over with, and yeah, short story long, we're getting a bit of a mix-up fixed, or hopefully fixed. So I'll roll a little bit of clip in here what we dropped off. We'll be going back for that tomorrow and I'll show you what we've done with it. And it is 1:30 PM, Monday the 10th of February. Let's get to the rest of the week. Started this week exactly where we left off last week. Two of the orders we prepped at the weekend going out this morning. The first one for the Trevi Benny WL150 tree shear. I'll put the specs on the screen here and I'll show you a little clip of it before it went out. That was the one we tested on, or we tested in the test rig at the end of last week's video. And we also packed up the CMEX 400, the PLB 400 planer. We are on the way back to the yard. We're waiting on a delivery coming in, which should let us build 3 or 4 other pallets for delivery back out this afternoon. So anyway, it's all happening. We were meant to be on site this afternoon, but I've had to rejig that. We're going there tomorrow morning. And in the meantime, as I say, I've been to the welders there. So let's get back to the yard and I will catch you up on what else has been going on. What do you think? Right, we're back at the yard. Laura's here. My phone is ringing. Alright, that was a nice interruption with the wee order there, and Laura is here with a delivery. Well, Laura never brought the delivery. The delivery arrived and then Laura's here to unpack it. Been waiting on that for a customer. It is a rotator and hook setup for a Hiab, a truck crane. Oh, nice. I'll show you what that's for. We'll try and deliver it tomorrow and I'll show you, I'll get out and I'll show you what it's for, but yeah, cool to see that. It's the first one of them we've done. A picture of efficiency in here. 1 pallet in, 3 back out in half an hour. What you say? Yeah, the 3 off that pallet, 4 total. And we're loaded up with another delivery. Excuse the noise of the door. We're loaded up with another delivery. We're going to go and drop that off. Then we're going to go back to the engineers, lift the piece that I dropped off this morning, take it back to the customer, and then I'll be able to show you what the problem was. Problem delivered. This is the part where we're getting modified. Simply put, that pin didn't fit in the holes originally. We had the wrong hubs delivered, so with a John and Grant machined the hole out so we can get the pin and clip in, and it's good to go again. Right, those are delivered. Laura's sitting here dressed for a storm.
It's cold.
It is not, it's in here. Right, let's go and take
a picture.
I did take a picture. Let's go and take this big adapter back. Hopefully we at some point can get to show you what job this is actually going on, but I don't want to do that till it gets there and make sure it's actually working. But yeah, bit of a urgent one because that was an issue, the pin not fitting obviously, but got it modified. Let's get it back to the customer. Tuesday morning and we are in the capital. We're in the middle of Edinburgh for a delivery. It is one of the Auger packages that we built up over the weekend. Let's go and find the site. Hopefully find the machine that we get a minute to put it on and I can show you around it. There we are, quick delivery done for a Tuesday morning. Didn't quite get to see actually what they're doing with it, but they are trying to drill horizontally back under the excavator, under a sort of ground beam if you like. So aye, that's kind of cool. On a little Hitachi Zaxxas 26. So thanks very much to my bride contracts for the business, it is much appreciated. It's there, hooked on, it's away to work. We did have to change over the valve on the excavator just so it would work in double acting. It was set in breaker mode, so just so it would work clockwise and anti-clockwise, but she's hooked on and she's ready to go to work. So back home, there is a very wet Royal Mile. For anybody who is unaware, the castle is up that way and the Holyrood Scottish Parliament is down that way. So back to the yard. Everybody boy. Right, we're back. We've actually been back for a few hours, but we're back for a few hours, done a bit with that NOX Tiltrotator that was in over the weekend. That's the one we took the upper bracket off last weekend, and we have discovered a bit of an issue. I mean, it would explain why it was leaking, but it's not just a seal kit. So we've got the piston out of the body, but as you can see, that crack is not meant to be there. So I'm working on a solution for that now. I'll update you in a bit. Once it's stripped, there's quite a good way to show you how it actually functions and how it actually works. However, in the meantime, we are away on another delivery. It is the Kinshofer parts came in yesterday, so let me quickly show you what's in here. So I'll grab all the part numbers and I'll put the spec on the screen, but it's a KM04 rotator. You forget the model number of the upper link, but it's a rotator, and then it's got a mechanical hook on the underside. So what this allows you to do, you can see the pin there comes out, it allows you to quick change between the hook and then any attachments. You bolt this bracket to your attachment, then the pin changes over as well. You just pull the pin, take the rotator, which will be on the end of your crane, pull the pin out of there, slot it straight in there, and then you've got a quick change rotator for the attachments on your Hiab or crane. So that's pretty cool. Say mechanical hook, rotator there. There's where your hydraulics would come out to power your hydraulic attachment. This is where your four phases go in. So one of those pairs will work the rotator, one pair will work the auxiliary, and yeah, that's you away. So I'm going to go and deliver this into the customer. It's quite an exciting one because it's a new customer for us and a big customer at that, so really cool to get this first one done, get it in. Hopefully a bit down the line I can share with you where it was, what it was going on, because its application is pretty cool. But as I say, it's a new customer for us at the moment, and I don't really want to share that information. I share the majority of things in here or on here, but this is one I am keeping close to my chest for the time being. But cool to see us getting into something different nonetheless and getting into some crane attachments. So let me get it loaded. Gonna go drop Woody off at the house and then run into Glasgow and get it delivered. have no idea if I filmed the end of the day yesterday, but regardless, it's Wednesday morning, we're back on the road again. Going to nip back over to the welders for about the 4th time already this week, pick up a grab and a couple of other brackets that they've been doing for us. We'll get back to the warehouse and get some paint in them, get them ready to go out with orders tomorrow, maybe the day after, because we're waiting on a couple of other pieces, and then I'll catch you up on what else has been happening. Right, absolute boring updates for you today. Very little. Spent 3/4 of the day just doing quotes, getting back to customers and answering the phone. However, we did pick up the grab and a couple of brackets from the welders there. We've got it unloaded, sorry, I'll stop putting the door down. I'll show you that tomorrow because of the bracket to paint up. We've got the solenoid to hose up and I'll show you around the full details. But in the meantime, I am going to nip to screw fix because the electrician is coming this evening to get a start on the office. So I need to go and pick up some socket faces, some light switches and some other bits and pieces to let him get a start. And hopefully we'll have electrics in there before long. We can get in, we can get it painted and we can start actually using it. Thursday morning, couple that I can think of, couple of orders to get out this morning. Then we need to go see a couple of customers. I think we need to go back to the one that we done for the Hiab the other day. Just give them a hand plumbing it up and putting some couplers on. But first, let's get these orders out. Then we'll go do that. We've also got that grab we picked up yesterday that we need to do a bit of work on. This one here, so we try and get it ready to go out either tomorrow or it won't be tomorrow, Monday probably. Yeah, plenty on. Let's get started. The 3 pallets heading out this morning. Let me run you through them. First one, second-hand Hill Tefra Tilton Quick Hitch. This is for a 14-ton excavator. It's going to a customer in Ireland. That's one we took back in a part exchange from a really good local customer of ours. It's done it was out on a hire for a few months for another customer of ours, and then we've had it advertised for a little while. So thank you, John, for the deal on that one. There's also right there, buddy boy. There's also a cradle assembly going for an Auger Torque 8000 Max. That's part of a package deal, but the drive and the auger are going direct from Auger Torque at Cheltenham because we don't have it in stock here. And a little 200mm log splitting cone with the round adapter. It's heading to a customer in England. I think they're running it on an older XBT auger drive. They're going to make some sort of mount for the top to fit their drive. So I think the plan, judging by their name, they make firewood, so they must be wanting to split big bits of firewood to get it through the processor. So 3 ready to go, or will be ready to go, 3 got out in total. Bit of a variety this morning. Let's get these out, then we need to go to Hydroquip, go pick up some fittings to do that crane job I was talking about this morning, and then we'll decide if we are going there today or if we're putting it off to tomorrow morning. It would appear we've got a delivery. Let me set you here. Here, we'll go get it unloaded. We'll open that in a minute because that will let us get another order out this morning, but let's go finish the ones that we're doing and we'll crack that open. Fourth order of the day, pretty much ready to go, is 150mm tungsten. It's a tungsten spec auger with a tungsten pilot in it at the moment, but we are going to send a hard rock pilot with it as well. This is the most aggressive option, so that's a standard tungsten pilot. This is a more aggressive hard rock pilot with the rotating pit teeth. It's going with a spare set of teeth as well. We are also sending to the same customer a 250mm log splitter cone. That's got the adapter on it for the square drive. That's got on the customer's auger drive. He picked it up actually a couple of weeks ago, a package that he was using to drill out concrete. He's now in some harder drilling ground for some smaller posts, so he's going for the smaller diameter auger and opted to go for the log splitting cone as well, just to increase the utilisation of his machine. So I'm going to get this packed up. In the meantime, there is some footage that he sent over of his auger package. It's an 8000 max package on an 8-ton excavator, drilling 350 diameter holes through concrete. So I'll pack this. But quite clearly we never made it to the customer with the crane attachment, so we did get to hydro-equip, did get some. Quite clearly we never made it to the customer with the crane rotator attachment. I did get bits of hydro-equip there though, so we'll get over there in the morning. Had to get back because I had a meeting with a supplier, manufacturer, possible new manufacturer that we can they'll bring a range of products, you mind, in attachments that we don't currently have. So that was positive. Other than that, very little else to show you this afternoon, unfortunately. But said, got those fittings, we'll get over there in the morning, we'll get that done first, be back there, get some orders to get out in the morning. So all in all, a decent enough day. It is 6 PM. I'm going to get to the gym. Laura and I are going to go and train for an hour. I've got some inquiries to get back to later on this evening, but for the meantime, that's us for Thursday. Friday morning, and we're back on the road heading back to the yard. Been in and done the couplings, the hydraulics on the crane rotator, all working lovely. This first for us, but pretty cool actually to see it all rigged up and working. Let some swap between the hook or any hydraulic attachments. Means you've got a rotating hook on your crane on the lorry loader. It's nice, it's a nice setup. So yeah, that's done. Good start to the day. It is 10 AM. Heading back now, going to see if I can get some orders out today. If not, we'll finish prep stuff for Monday. And then we need to run back over to the welders, pick up some more brackets for some other orders. So plenty happening. Let's go and get started. Right, a couple of personal things happening there, so I completely forgot to show you this getting ready to go. But it is the Cemex VSE10 screen bucket. It was sitting over there next to the crusher bucket. That's going up to a customer in Inverness for a demo. So packed that up, it's ready to go. You've seen it before. I'll put some footage in here of one working on an 8-ton machine. Also, we have an auger package pretty much ready to go. We're just touching the paint up on the bracket, waiting it dry. I'll get it on here and it'll be ready to go this afternoon as well. So yeah, it's busy, plenty happening. You've seen loads of these packages, but it's an X2500, it's a 300mm tungsten auger. It's the most run-of-the-mill thing in here, but we appreciate them all nonetheless. So going to that, ready to go, get it out this afternoon. Bucket will be out this afternoon, and I might be next week, have an update on the PC55. So all in all, we're busy, we're making progress. I'll catch up with you in a minute. Alright, just like that, it's 7 PM and this day has kind of run away with me a little bit. We're back from the welders again with another bracket. I'll explain what that's for tomorrow. But yeah, it's 7 PM, Valentine's Day as well, so I am going to get up the road. However, in the meantime, I did get a couple of cool customer videos that I will leave you with. The first one, Auger Torque MT trencher that we supplied to customer. He's running it on his Cat 255 skid steer. So here's a picture and here is the video of it in action. Second one, our bread and butter here, an Auger Torque 3500 max drive and a 150 auger drilling through some hard rock on a customer's post driver. So here's a picture of the hole, here's how it got there. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the morning. Saturday morning, and we're starting the day off with another Auger Torque delivery. It's a little 1200 package with a 225mm tungsten auger and a double pin hitch. That's for a customer's Kubota U10. That's going to a dealer local to us, who's then obviously selling it on to their customer. So we're going to get it in the back of the pickup, go and deliver that first thing, and then we'll get back and see what is on for the rest of the day. Alright, Saturday afternoon. Pickup is nicely washed. It's the wallet, and so is the car. You've been here single. Laura. Right?
Yes.
I have painted up a couple of brackets for orders. We're going to see tomorrow, but it'll be Monday now before we probably get back to them. And that's pretty much us for Saturday, and pretty much us for the week. I do have a load here left to do, but truth be told, I am not feeling 100, so I'm going to get back home. We're going to take a bit of time, do some quotes and some customer replies later on this afternoon. However, that does mean that is us for this week's video, so thank you again for sticking around to the end. If you've made it this far, let us know in the comments what you thought about it, the usual stuff when you're down there. If you could press subscribe as well, you would be doing us a massive favour. And yeah, it's pretty much a week in the life of our business. Once again, we will see you on Monday.